Welcome to Sacrilegious Discourse.
For this is what the Sovereign Lord says.
Why do you need prophets to tell people who you are and what you want?
If you can justify everything that the God of the Bible has done, then you can justify any of your behavior.
A lot of this mentality is trickling into what is now mainstream right-wing Christianity.
I am capable of empathy greater than this God of the Bible.
This is a Bible that they tell kids. This is the good Lord. This is the good book. He is fantasizing about murder, mass murder.
Head over to sacrilegiousdiscourse.com right now to find out how to leave us a review or support us on Patreon.
Hey there, sinners and saints. It's your favorite Bible-bashing duo from Sacrilegious Discourse, and we need your help.
That's right, folks. We're raising funds for some heavenly equipment and a studio that doesn't sound like it's in the depths of hell.
Our current setup, let's just say it's more apocalypse than audiophile.
So if you want to hear us dissect the Bible without the background noise of demonic squirrels, chip in a few bucks.
We're aiming for $5,000 to upgrade our audio and build a studio worthy of blasphemous banter.
Donate today and help us spread the good word of atheism.
You can find a link right on our homepage, sacrilegiousdiscourse.com. Every dollar counts.
Even if it's from your collection plate. Welcome to Sacrilegious Discourse.
I'm husband.
And I'm wife.
Together, we're reading the Bible for the very first time.
We grew up without religion and wanted to know what all the fuss was about.
Well, what have we learned so far?
That God is a dick, and apparently some people believe in talking donkeys?
We're not trying to pass ourselves off as experts.
Nope, we're just reading the Bible for the first time and giving our first take reaction.
If you'd like to join us in this venture, you might consider starting at episode 1.
Otherwise, jump in wherever you like.
All right, let's go read the Bible.
Yeah, let's get to it. Husband!
Wife!
Do you remember what happened yesterday?
There was lots of rocks.
Rocks.
And
More
rocks.
They were looking for wisdom but couldn't find it.
Yeah.
And then
I don't know why you would look for wisdom in rocks.
Under a rock.
Under a rock?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's where a lot of people hide.
Is that where wisdom hides?
Yeah.
God could barely find wisdom. He didn't even make it.
It's true.
And he just saw it sitting over there.
And assessed it.
And assessed it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The last sentence was the fear of the Lord, that is wisdom.
Right.
Which
I don't think that's wisdom.
That's not wisdom.
No.
Wisdom has nothing to do with fear of anything. It has to do with seeking knowledge.
Right. Yeah.
Like, you're using the wrong word.
Yeah. That was dumb.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't like that chapter.
I didn't either.
Although I do feel like we might have to look into it more for a Q&A.
Yeah. Because it was out of
hard to
nowhere
follow.
and weird.
Yeah. All right. Well, that was Job chapter 28.
Sure as fuck was.
And today we'll be reading
Job chapter 29.
All right. Let's do this.
Oh, I thought you had a shout out.
Oh, yeah, I do. That's right. We have a new patron.
Yay!
Their name is Polly.
Polly, thank you.
Yeah. Thank you so much for becoming a patron. This has been happening more and more recently, which is great because we had a break-even point last year, but then we switched to a different podcast service provider, and now we're just again hitting close to the break-even point.
So your support,
you guys are really
means
helping
everything.
us get where we need to be, at least to sustain what we're doing.
Yes.
So thank you so much, Polly. It is very, very much appreciated. And if you would like to become a patron, you can help us out by going to patreon.com/sacrilegious discourse, and you can sign up for as low as $2 a month, and you'll get ad-free episodes, early access to the episodes, and our special Patreon episodes.
Yep, and your very own shout out.
And your very own shout out.
Just like Polly got.
Thank
you again, Polly.
Thanks, Polly.
Okay, Job chapter 21.
Okay.
I mean 29.
29, wow.
I don't know why I said 21.
We're going backwards? Shit. Never
Hell
get this
no.
shit done.
Hell no. Job continues his discourse. Ready?
Does he?
Yeah.
We continue our discourse too.
We do.
It's sacrilegious even.
His isn't so much sacrilegious.
Yeah.
How I long for the months gone by, for the days when God watched over me, when his lamp shone on my head, and by his light I walked through darkness.
And when he didn't kill all my kids.
Oh, for the days when I was in my prime, when God's intimate friendship blessed my house, when the Almighty was still with me and my children were around me.
Yeah, that was good times.
Good
back
times. When my path was drenched with cream and the rock poured out for me streams of olive oil.
I love it when we have all these rocks that pour out streams of olive oil. Have you ever seen them?
No, I had to buy a bottle of olive oil from the store.
So you've never seen rocks that pour out olive oil?
No, not even once. And
if anybody has, I want to know.
I've lived a lot of places and
You even lived in Italy.
I did.
Yeah.
And that's
what you would think if you're going to see like olive oil producing rocks.
Yeah.
That's where you might find them, right?
Yeah, but no. Nor did I ever experience a path drenched with cream, except there was one time that an 18-wheeler fell over and it was filled with cases of Alfredo sauce.
Was this something you actually saw yourself?
No, but it did happen here in Ohio.
Oh, okay.
And so you could say that highway was a path
filled with cream,
drenched with cream.
Yeah. It was, yeah.
One might say that.
One might. I guess that could happen.
That could
Although
happen.
I don't think there was a lot of Alfredo sauce being transported on semi-trucks back then.
Probably not.
So
I'm just putting it out there that is a thing that happened.
But paths might have been smaller because they were just walk paths, and somebody might have just had like a jar of Alfredo sauce.
Yeah.
So
like one of those ceramic vases that like a mud clay.
It could have
jar.
happened. It could have happened.
And they dropped it.
Yeah.
And then the path was drenched with cream.
Could have happened.
But
the olive oil rocks,
coming,
I don't know about all that.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't tell you about that.
Yeah, I don't think that's true.
No, I don't think it is either.
Yeah.
When I went to the gate of the city and I took my seat in the public square, the young men saw me and stepped aside, and the old men rose to their feet. The chief men refrained from speaking and covered their mouths with their hands.
Why?
Because I was awesome. I'm
no
Job and I'm awesome.
No one's that fucking awesome.
No?
No.
You don't think
Not
so?
a soul. No.
Okay, I agree. The voices of the nobles were hushed, and their tongues stuck to the roofs of their mouths.
Really? It sounds like they need some water.
Or
that's like,
yeah.
You must be pretty parched to have them stick to the top of your mouth.
They ate too much peanut butter.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Have you ever put peanut butter on a dog's mouth?
Yes.
It's funny watching, or on a dog's nose, and then they lick it off.
Yeah.
That's funny. Whoever heard me spoke well of me, and those who saw me commended me. Okay. Because I rescued the poor who cried for help, and the fatherless who had none to assist them.
So you did all those good things that they accused you of doing the exact opposite of when your friends were yelling at you?
Yeah, I was...
And apparently everybody knew this, so like, how did they think that he did something else?
It must have been something sneaky, underhanded.
All right.
You know?
Yeah.
Clearly, he was just putting on a show of good, is what they're thinking.
I guess.
The one who was dying blessed me. I made the widow's heart sing. Yeah, you did. I put on righteousness as my clothing, but not humility, apparently.
Right.
Justice was my robe and my turban, but I left my humility at home.
Yeah. Does it say that?
No.
Oh, you just added that.
I did add that because if he wore humility, he wouldn't be talking about how awesome he was.
Right. No, it's true.
I'm just saying. I mean, okay, it's like if you give $1 to like a home unhoused person on the street, right? You don't go home and be like, I single-handedly helped a homeless person today. I am awesome and righteous.
No, I feel like if you're helping someone, I mean, it's not that I think everybody's at some point probably bragged about helping somebody. Like, it's like, at some level. I'm not saying like, but I mean, generally speaking, I do things that I don't feel the need to brag about. I'm like, I just do this or do that.
That's a humble brag, and a humble brag is just another word for braggy brag.
But like, if I donated to NPR, I'd definitely tell you, hey, I donated to NPR.
But would you tell like everybody that you knew?
No.
No, I wouldn't either.
Yeah.
That's the difference. He's like, everybody knows my awesomeness.
Right, that's true.
And I'm like, that's not right then. You're doing it wrong.
Right.
Every individual person should be able to say, yeah, he's a really nice guy. I've seen him do some really great things. But it shouldn't be that the entire group of them is then like, here comes that awesome guy who donates to stuff.
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
But we do love our awesome people who donate to us.
We do. but they don't brag about it.
They don't.
We brag about it for them because we're so grateful.
Yeah, definitely.
And they don't have to walk around saying, I donated to Sacrilegious Discourse. I am righteous and upstanding. That's all I'm saying. I was eyes to the blind and feet to the lame. That sounds like a good name for a band. Eyes to the blind. And, right? Yeah. Feet to the lame, but I really like eyes to the blind. Good, yeah. I was a father to the needy. I took up the case of the stranger. I broke the fangs of the wicked and snatched the victims from their teeth.
Boy, you sound like you were really just like all over the place doing all kinds of good shit.
It's like he's Superman.
Right?
I don't believe him.
I don't either. This is too much.
This is too much. You know what? If God talked about him like this, that'd be one thing. Like, oh my goodness, look at this guy, my man Job.
Right.
He doing all this
I
good
feel like
stuff.
he's just a little bit of a braggart here.
He's doing the humble brag, I'm telling you.
Right.
I'm not for it, Job. I liked you before you started bragging about your goodness.
Yeah.
I thought, I will die in my own house, my days as numerous as the grains of sand. False.
Right.
Then you thought wrong.
Yeah.
My roots will reach to the water and the dew will lie all night on my branches. Who said dew? I don't know.
Okay.
I mean, I don't want dew on me, but he wanted dew on him.
Okay.
My glory will not fade. The bow will be ever new in my hand.
The bow?
The bow, the bow.
The bow?
The bow? I
the
thought
bow
it was
to the bow.
the bang, diggy, diggy.
Yeah, I don't know.
People listen to me expectantly, waiting in silence for my counsel. Okay, then.
Yeah.
After I had spoken, they spoke no more. My words fell gently on their ears.
This guy really thinks a lot of himself.
He really
or
does.
His previous self, anyway.
Like, maybe God took you down a notch because you're a bragger.
You needed it, yeah.
I mean, okay, having your 10 kids killed and covered in boils, that was more notch than necessary.
Yeah, no, definitely.
They waited for me as for showers and drank in my words as the spring rain. Oh.
I just can't imagine me. Okay, let's say I was as good as Job, right? I couldn't imagine lamenting myself like this.
Yeah.
Like, it's just such a...
That's not the right word.
Oh, sorry.
Like, lamenting
extolling
who you used
my,
to be.
my
yeah,
virtues
extolling
like this.
your virtues. Yeah.
Sorry.
No, I'm just thinking, like, even when I wrote something that I knew was really, really good when I was in school, and, like, I would come home and be like, I wrote this really great paper, but I wouldn't be like, and it was so good that I, should get a Pulitzer Prize or whatever.
Right.
Like, come on now.
Right.
When I smiled at them, they scarcely believed it. The light of my face was precious to them. I chose the way for them and sat as their chief.
This guy sounds like one step shy of a god.
Yeah.
I mean, if you ask me.
No wonder God was like, yeah, you can do with them as you will. I mean.
He's getting a little too close to my throne here.
I dwelt as a king among his troops. I was like one who comforts mourners. The end.
Okay.
You were awesome and knew it.
Apparently.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
I don't like you. If you're that awesome, you don't brag about every single goddamn thing you did.
No,
that's ridiculous.
You were so awesome that you lacked humility. Then you weren't awesome,
right?
Sorry.
I mean, honestly, if you're examining yourself, you would be looking at all the things that
you did
might
wrong.
Be
Like, maybe you could say, I thought I was one who helped the needy, but I must have overlooked somebody.
Right.
Or you could say...
there's ways to say the same thing, but in a more humble way.
Humble way, yeah. Like you could say, everybody came to me for advice, and so I thought I was so helpful, but, maybe I was too proud of my voice. And maybe I gave somebody bad advice, and I need to go back and re-examine all of that.
Yeah.
Like... See, you could take every single one of these things that he bragged about and turn it around into, I thought I was good, but maybe I missed a step.
Right.
And he's not doing that.
But he's just assuming that he didn't.
He's like, no, I'm awesome.
Right.
God punished me for nothing. I'm awesome.
I don't know. Vain seems like something that you could be punished for.
Yeah.
So.
Vainglory. Yeah.
I don't know.
Not a fan.
I'm a little bit worried for him here because
Right?
I feel like maybe he didn't see this bit.
Yeah.
But I know this. But even God said he's good and blah blah blah.
Upstanding, blameless man.
So I know that's not the case, but like that was just too much.
That was too much. It's like when they said that Solomon was the smartest ever.
Right.
I'm like, come on, you guys. Nobody's the best. Nobody's the worst. Okay, they're all shades of nuance. God.
Right.
Okay. That's enough of that.
Yep. All right. Well, that was Job chapter 29.
Sure as fuck was.
And we will be back tomorrow with
Job chapter 30.
All right. We'll see you guys then.
Bye.
Hey, wife. I guess that's the end?
But husband, that's just sad.
It doesn't have to be. We are on lots of social media platforms like Twitter. Our handle there is sacrilegious_D.
For D's nuts.
Oh my God. Stop doing that. Anyway, we're also on Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest. There's a link to all of our social media sites at our website.
Ooh, we have a website?
Yeah, it's sacrilegiousdiscourse.com, where you can also find a link to our merch shop.
We have a merch shop?
Yep, we have podcast-themed clothing, mugs, notebooks, and more, as well as an atheist and science-themed products.
Wow, our fans should really go check that out right now.
Definitely. They can get in touch with us by sending an email to sacrilegiousdiscourse@gmail.com. But before they do that, we could really use some help.
Oh yeah? With what?
Well, it's not free running the podcast, and we need some financial support in order to get better equipment, which will free up time so we can concentrate on our podcast and our fans.
Okay, so what should they do?
Head over to patreon.com/sacrilegious discourse and sign up as a contributor on our podcast. Supporters there receive additional bi-weekly episodes that we record just for our Patreon members for as little as $2 a month.
Also, we'd really appreciate it if you would like and subscribe on whatever platform you're using.
And Apple Podcast reviews help us out tremendously.
Like and subscribe. Leave an Apple review. Join us on Twitter. Support us on Patreon. That's a lot of instructions. Don't forget to say thanks.
Thanks.
Okay, bye.
Hey, wife. I guess that's the end?
But husband, that's just sad.
It doesn't have to be. We are on lots of social media platforms like Twitter. Our handle there is sacrilegious_D.
For D's nuts.
Oh my God. Stop doing that. Anyway, we're also on Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest. There's a link to all of our social media sites at our website.
Ooh, we have a website?
Yeah, it's sacrilegiousdiscourse.com, where you can also find a link to our merch shop.
We have a merch shop?
Yep, we have podcast-themed clothing, mugs, notebooks, and more, as well as an atheist and science-themed products.
Wow, our fans should really go check that out right now.
Definitely. They can get in touch with us by sending an email to sacrilegiousdiscourse@gmail.com. But before they do that, we could really use some help.
Oh yeah? With what?
Well, it's not free running the podcast, and we need some financial support in order to get better equipment, which will free up time so we can concentrate on our podcast and our fans.
Okay, so what should they do?
Head over to patreon.com/sacrilegious discourse and sign up as a contributor on our podcast. Supporters there receive additional bi-weekly episodes that we record just for our Patreon members for as little as $2 a month.
Also, we'd really appreciate it if you would like and subscribe on whatever platform you're using.
And Apple Podcast reviews help us out tremendously.
Like and subscribe. Leave an Apple review. Join us on Twitter. Support us on Patreon. That's a lot of instructions. Don't forget to say thanks.
Thanks.
Okay, bye.